Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Depressed Dior, and this is Middara. So, it's kind of nice that the scripting's set up because then I don't have to set up the board, so let's just clear this. Alright, some stuff went into the trash. Yeah, it threw the minis in there again. That's an issue they had in the past, too. Everything else, I think, is fine. It also threw the loot token in there, so yeah, there's still some bugs, unfortunately, with the clearing. But let's see what happens if I hit load page. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, so it threw away the figures. That's the problem. Did it make new ones? Okay, that's interesting. So yeah, it's throwing the figures away and just making new ones. Except for the party members. But that's okay, we'll just fix it this way. Yeah, we got the blue token there, everything else is fine. It gives us a random. Okay, so that's fine. I think that's all good. Okay. Alright then. Alright, so let's go ahead and read the dialogue. You come upon another animate staring at you from beyond a chasm. It looks like it might try to jump across to reach you. To your left, you hear a raging current of water rushing through an aqueduct of sorts. As you peer through the stone sculptures lining the way, you catch glimpses of a water loa playfully splashing, unaware of your presence. You see a path that leads deeper into the vaults, but the direct path to your destination is cut off by pits. Alright. Win condition, just get to the exit. Otherwise, defeat is if you get everyone gets defeated. Tip. Combatants jump gaps. Combatants will jump over dangerous terrain when their AI would require them to do so to remain true. For example, an animate can only move and attack an adventurer by jumping a gap. The animate would try and jump the gap. Combatants roll a black die when performing any skill check, such as jumping. If the skull is rolled, the combatant fails the jump. Combatants interact with special terrain in the same way. Example of this would be the perilous walkway in this encounter. When making the skill check, the combatant would roll the black die. Alright. Blue ejected the first time the adventurers enter tile UM44. We'll get to read that stuff, which UM44 is here. I believe it's there. Yeah, it's right there. Okay, so UM44. There's our blue objective. Alright, got that. We got our water loa. Yes, we do. Alright, it doesn't look like it trashed the characters sheets, which is good. So go ahead and grab those. Alright. Well, you guys are all set up down there, it looks like. One thing we can do, though. So it says, there's this little thing here. If I hit right-click, it shifts the entire map up. So I can put stuff here. So yeah, it says, shift the entire map north or west. Left click is one square. Right click is an entire map tile, which is essentially 6 spaces. So not bad. And I'll do it for everything that's on the board, which is cool. So we got that going for us. Alright. So just getting this set up. We have to be set up down here in the start area. We'll put Remy here. Actually, I'll put Remy in the front. I'm so used to Remy being an archer, that's why I keep putting her in the back. We'll put Nightingale here, Zeke here. We get to refresh all of our hand axes and cool stuff like that. I didn't even use Nightingale's ability, by the way. I just didn't use it. This gets flipped over at the start of the counter because it's special. And we got both our min tokens. I don't think we actually took any damage. Nope, we did really good that fight. So let's hope we can keep it up. Because if I can save my heals for things like, repairing Rook getting hit by his own spells, that'll be kind of nice. And I'm going to hold these haste tokens here because I'm going to be reapplying them. The haste tokens do get removed. Also, the darkness gets removed, which is right there. Alright, Anything else we're missing? I think we're good. I don't think anything bad got in the trash bag that's not replaceable. Yeah, it's still in here. It's very strange. I think what it's doing is it's making copies of stuff. So that's something to be aware of. Alright. We need to get initiative cards set up. We need the animate and the water loa. Alright, and I'm just making sure, yeah, everything else is back. Whew, alright, also one thing you can do is you can click this. If you click this, it'll remove the loot from the tableau. And if you hit restore, it restores the deck. So we're not restoring, so we just click on this. And apparently yanked all the dice there, which is kind of interesting. So that's just its way to doing some housekeeping there. There you go. Yeah, the dice realign. It's pretty weird. Alright, I think I got everyone in position. We do have a few special rules we need to read up on. Slow current. These arrows represent current, and after you finish your turn, it will push that. It'll push you along the current that number of spaces. If for whatever reason you can't go that direction, like if you hit a wall or another person, you'll take damage instead. And if you ram into someone else, they'll take damage as well. And if it takes you off a pit, well, you die. So. And then there's special rules for the special tile. Perilous walkway. When a figure ends their movement on or leaves a special terrain space printed on tile UM66, they must make an agility check 10 check. If they fail, the space becomes dangerous terrain. Place a dangerous terrain token on the space. So there you go. Alright, I think that's everything. I think I reset everything I need to reset. Yes, I did. So let's go ahead and hit reset and get started. Always starts with the animate. Alright, so animate goes first. It's going to attempt to jump, essentially, and that's what's going to happen. The one over here is too far away to do anything. So let's just go ahead and get started with the jump first, because it has to jump. Alright, it passes the jump, so it's going to jump across here. And then it's going to attack whoever's furthest up on the initiative, which is Rook. Rook will go ahead and use his defensive core to dodge. Also, we need to set everyone to 3 stamina. There we go. And there we go. Alright, I'll take care of that. So let's roll our dodge. Alright, 4, so that brings us to 14. Let's see how he does against this. 11, which is a miss. And that is it for the animates. Goes to Rook. Rook is going to go ahead and spend 2. And go ahead and exhaust his hammer to empower as he casts Courage Stifle. 7 plus 2 books makes it 9, plus 6 power of the spell brings it to 15. Alright, does 8 damage to the animate, because he has 4 armor right now. Alright, and I'll go ahead and move just to get out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this will also put him in a position so he can help people jump across. Alright. We'll take care of that. So he took 8 damage. Good start. Goes to Water Loa. The Water Loa can go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at Rook. Alright, well, he actually gets his dodge back, because that was on his turn. He'll go ahead and use that to dodge. Roll. Okay, so got 4 shields, so 14 defense. I need 2 purple die for this. Every book will give +1 to attack. Also, I put this in the wrong one. We have 2 animates and 1 water low, and not the other way around. Alright, roll dice. 5 in total, it misses. Alright. So we got the water loa saying hi to us now. Alright. Next it goes to Remy. Remy will go ahead and move up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And try to attack this animate. Okay, 2 white dice, no empower. Nine is a hit. But no matter what I do, it's gonna. The most damage I can do is 3, and it'll just hit. It won't breach the armor. So no damage. Alright. Then it goes to Zeke. Zeke is going to go ahead and flip his utility core first. And shuffle and draw. And then he's going to go ahead and spend 1 stamina. And use Banish Knowledge. And give haste to... Technically, you can give it to Nightingale. Don't really need to, though. We'll give it to Rook. He's our powerhouse right now. Alright, and then as for what I can do with my actions, I'm just going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's it. And I'll just stay there. Alright, with that, it goes to Nightingale. Nightingale's going to get 1 stamina because of... Oh, actually, she didn't get the haste. So never mind. She's just going to go ahead and burn all of her stamina to go ahead and shoot her longbow with Empower. And we'll see if we get anything out of it. Also, I'll flip this utility core first. Shuffle, draw. Alright, got some fancy fizzy drinks. Alright, so let's roll all this. I'll use the quiver to reroll the 1. And still miss. Alright, well that's really disappointing. I'll go ahead and use up the mend to get 2 more heal tokens. You can have at most 4 at a time. So this actually puts us in a really good place. Alright, with all of that said and done, it goes to new round. Alright, Waterloa goes first. It's going to go ahead and shoot at... shoots at Remy, actually, because she's the closest. Actually, no. It doesn't have line of sight because of the little fingers there. Yep, the fingers are in the way. So it's going to only shoot at... can't shoot through opponents. So it's just going to be Rook. And Rook has nothing to dodge with, so it's just going to be a straight roll. Alright, 10, 11, 12. That does hit, and it's going to do no damage, but it will put a water tile there. Alright, goes to Remy next. Remy will get back 3 stamina. She's going to go ahead and use all of it and Empower and strike the animate. Because, yeah, the animate's going next, so I might as well hit it as hard as we can. And miss because of the skull. It wouldn't have done any damage anyway. Alright, that's it for her. It goes to animate. Animate's going to heal 2. And it does have somebody in melee, opponent adjacent, so it's going to make an attack. Against Remy. Remy will go ahead and use her defensive core to dodge. I rolled 4 books, which does nothing. It's a melee strike, so it does get empowered. And it misses completely. I don't have any free counters, so it doesn't matter. It's going to go ahead and move 2 spaces out farther from target, which the target is Remy. It's going to go into some hindering terrain to be a pain. Alright, goes to Nightingale next. Nightingale's going to get 3 stamina. I'm going to spend it all to shoot. I'm shooting into hindering terrain, but I'm also standing still, so it just evens out. So no modifiers. Alright, I'm going to spend the quiver to re-roll the 2. Alright, well, it brings it up to 3. So, 10 minus 9 is 1 damage. Every 2 shields is 2 physical, so 3, 5, 6, 6 damage in total, so it's going to do 3 damage because of the armor. I also got up 2 books, so I can use that to do a follow-up of move 1 space. I'll go ahead and move up 1, I don't mind. Alright, takes care of that. Goes to Zeke. So what Zeke's going to go ahead and do is he's going to go ahead and get 3 stamina. He's going to spend 1 to go ahead and haste somebody. He will haste Nightingale. And then he's going to move. And go 1, 2, 3, and he's going to jump. And have Rook help, because he's adjacent. So 10 in total, so I didn't even need the help because of that. And then 1 more step. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That puts that there. And then he's going to go ahead and start throwing axes. He's going to throw both at the water loa. Alright, that's a total of 9. And then I'm going to go ahead and throw the regular throwing knives and hope that finishes it off. And it does. So that's a total of 6, 9, 15 damage to it, which kills it. So that is a dead water loa. And we'll go ahead and draw our next card. 7 gold. Which puts us at 39. Hope we get some uniques and monster loots, but the chances are pretty slim. I kind of used all my luck in my previous playthrough. Alright, so that is water loa dealt with. That is it for Zeke's turn. The objective does not trigger until we enter tile 44. So we're not in tile 44 just yet. Alright, goes to Rook. So Rook is hasted, so he's going to get 4 stamina in total. He's going to go ahead and spend 2 to go ahead and do Courage Stifle. He's not going to... Actually, he will empower the first one. And see if he can blow up the animate. Actually, he won't empower the first one. He'll do a regular one for the first one. Alright, 6 plus 6 is 12. And it's going to roll these. Oh, almost. 11, which is a fail. It's going to take 8 damage. Which will put it at 17. I keep saying 10 damage because that was my previous build. It's only 8. So, it's only got 1 health left. With that, I'm going to go ahead and cast again. See if I can finish it off. 12 in total. Okay. Roll this. Alright, 13 in total, so it resists it. And I'm still standing in water for some reason. Alright, reset. Nightingale goes first. Nightingale gets 4 stamina because she's hasted. She'll spend 3 to attack and empower. Alright, that's a total of 12. Yeah, total of 12, which will be down to 3. It goes into hindering, but I haven't moved, so it evens out. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, minus 3, 7 damage, more than enough to kill 1. And we'll go ahead and draw. 8 gold. We'll get a lot of gold at the beginning, but it's going to, once we start getting into common stuff, the common shops, our money's going to just dry up very quickly. Alright, so with all that said and done, let's go ahead. I can't move at the moment. Actually, do I have 2 books? I do. I'll move 1 step for the follow-up. Alright, oh, also this water loa can go away because it's dead. Also, water loa is not affected by water terrain, so that's why it doesn't get pushed by the current. Alright, goes to Rook. Rook's going to go 1, 2... Well, he's going to get 4 stamina. I'm going to use all of it to move. So that'll be 6, 8, 10, 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll get you guys caught up. Alright, and then it goes to Remy. Remy is just going to go ahead and get her 3 stamina and fly, so that'll cost her 2. And go 1. Actually, what I'll do is I'll move normally and go to there. So I'll have 2 stamina left. I'm staying there just in case Nightingale goes next in the next round. It goes to Zeke next. Zeke will go ahead and get his stamina up to 5. 1, 2, 3. He'll spend 1 stamina and cast Get Haste on Remy. Now, one thing I need to be careful about is water lowers can dispel effects. So that's something to be aware of, but only within SOI. So far it hasn't been in SOI yet. It's just been doing ranged attacks. So haste on Remy, and then it's going to go ahead and take a step in as part of his movement. So I'll spend the movement, and then we trigger whatever's going to happen in this. Make a presence 12 check. If pass, read A. If fail, read B. So presence 12. His presence is 2. Not very princely. Total 13 plus 2 is 15. Holy cow. I wish I rolled like that for attacks more often. If you pass, read A. Across the water, you can see another enemy standing near a treasure chest, a real-life treasure chest. This one wasn't like the ones from the mast. This chest probably contained something of real value. The enemy makes a horrible sound, like a mixture between a rattle and a loud screech. It seems to be intimidated by your party. It braces itself for combat, guarding the chest closely. If we had failed it, I think it would try to charge us or something. It'll still move when it gets its action next time. But alright, so that was my movement. Let's go ahead. I still have the rest of my movement to do. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I used up all my movement, but I got to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. And I burned through all my stuff. I had 5 stamina, I used 1. They were good. 6, 8, 10, 11. Yep. I used all my stamina. Words are hard. Alright, reset. Alright, it goes to Remy. And Remy's going to go ahead and get maxed out on initiative, thanks to haste and just saving her time. She'll spend... I kind of want to hang out and wait and get Nightingale to help Nightingale across, so we'll leave it at that. Alright, so yeah, she'll just pass turn. And then I'll go to Zeke. Zeke will get 3 initiative. He'll spend 1 to search the chest. So it's a blue chest. Gain 20 gold and spawn 1 water loa in the water on the west side of tile UM50. So UM50, north, south, east, west, so it'll be on that side. So we get another water loa here. It spawns on the west side. And then we get, I believe it was 20 gold. So we're up to 67. Yep, 20 gold. Alright, and we'll go ahead and re-add the water loa, which is going to go directly after Zeke. And remove the blue token. Alright, what can we do then? Also, we should have discarded this a while ago because we threw it. Alright. Takes care of that. Okay. So yeah, water loa spawns. I'm going to go ahead and end turn where I'm at and let the water loa come to me. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll put it in range to attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So the water loa is going to attack. I'll dodge. I'll use my too many belts to dodge. That'll give me +2, so I have a total of 12. 7, 8, 9, because of the books, it misses. Alright, That takes care of Waterloa. Animate goes next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of range, so I can't do anything yet. Alright, goes to Nightingale. Nightingale's going to move and jump. Jump and move. So I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 stamina to get started. I'll move 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make the jump. Alright. So plus 5 from her agility, so she didn't actually need Remy's help, but that's fine. So 5, 6, 7, 8. I can do one more move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That actually puts me in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, it does. Alright, I'll go ahead and just shoot from where I'm at then. I'll use, I can't empower, so, well, I can, but it won't do anything, so I'll just take a shot. 4 and 3. I'll re-roll the 3. And still miss. Alright, that's it for that. Goes to Rook. Rook will gain 4 stamina because of haste. And he's going to go ahead and spend some to move. He'll spend 2 to move. So that'll give him 8 movement in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. He'll duke it out with the thing there. We also don't need that blue objective anymore. Alright, new round. Animate. So Animate's going to go 1, 2, right to there. So first I need to do a black die check for that first one it left. Nothing happens. And then the one he's standing in, nothing happens. And then he's going to go ahead and shoot at Rook. Rook will go ahead and dodge with his defensive core. He'll roll the black die. And gets a skull. Alright, and then gets this going. Give me one moment. Okay, so Rook got 0 on his dodge. It's going to be 11, which is going to hit. It's going to do minimum 1 damage, and then 2, 3, 4 damage because of the combination of the book and Starburst. Rook will take 0 damage, but since this attack hit, Chains of Perdition will trigger, and this one I can't counter. So he's going to attack again. I'm going to go ahead and use a stamina to dodge. And I got 3 shields this time, so I have 13 defense. And it misses. Okay, so that resolves the animate. Goes to Zeke next. Zeke has already burned through most of his stuff, unfortunately. I'm going to go ahead and I'll go up to 5 stamina here. I wish I had a... Alright, so I could try jumping and see if I can get to where I need to go. That'll give me at least a little bit of a head start. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's a problem. Alright, so I'm going to spend a stamina to jump as part of my movement. I don't have anyone supporting me. I'm just going to jump over that first tile. So it's going to be DC 10, so 10 plus 4 because I have 4 agility. 6 plus 4 is 10. That's exactly what I needed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll cost 1 more stamina for the movement. And then I can start swinging on this thing. So I'm going to spend 2 stamina to attack. I'm not going to empower because symbols don't do anything to this thing. Alright, 7's a miss. If I miss an attack and I have the combo of axe, I can exhaust this to make another attack. So I'll make another attack. 9 is a hit, and unfortunately it's going to do no damage. So much for that. Alright, that takes care of that. And then I'm going to get pulled away by the current, which is going to provoke a break attack from the Waterloa. So it's going to do that. I can't dodge because I'm in water. 6, 7, 8, because of the books, is a miss. I didn't dodge, so I can't counter, and that is it for that. Goes to Nightingale. Nightingale will get 4 initiative, bringing her to 5. 5 stamina. Gets this refreshed. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, definitely in range. I'm not moving, so I'll get +1 to my attack. I'm pretty sure I have straight line of sight. I do. Alright, so rolling these 2 dice, and we'll spend 2 stamina first and attack. That's a total of 13, 14, because I didn't move. So that's going to do 5 damage to it, because it has 9 defense. Then I'll do another attack. I will use the quiver to go ahead and reroll 1. Alright, that brings it to 12. It's going to do another 3, bringing it to 8. I'm going to go ahead and pop my fight core. Oops, what happened there? Alright, I think that was a flick somehow. Alright, I'll use my fight drive to attack again. And it's a straight up miss. I don't have any other follow-ups. Okay, and then it goes to Waterloa. Waterloa is going to go ahead and cast a spell on Zeke. Zeke is going to watch. Yeah, he's the closest. He's the only one with an SOI, so not much we can do here. Alright, so it's going to go ahead and roll a white die and add 6 to it. And I'll roll my conviction. A total of 12, and you rolled, it looks 3 plus 6 is 9. I actually resist the spell, so nothing happens. So go us. Goes to Remy. Remy is really far away. We'll spend 2 stamina to get her flying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. And 9, 10. I'll put her there. Alright, and that is pretty much... Oh, actually, one thing I can do. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to throw a throwing knife at the Waterloa. See that I can hold on to it and wait. I think I'll wait for now. It goes to Rook. You'll go up to 5 stamina. We'll spend 2 to go ahead and empower. Or cast a spell, and I'll empower it with the Warhammer. One book and a 5, so 6 plus 6 is 12, and then it's going to resist. 10, it fails to resist. It's going to take 8 damage. This is a fresh animate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and then I'll go ahead and cast again, and I will use all my stamina to go ahead and do Empower as well. Cast the spell again. Alright, so I rolled 3 books and a 7, so that's a total of 10, plus 6 is 16. And they got 15, so I actually got through. I'm glad I empowered it. So yeah, each book on the Empower die adds 1 just for a reminder, add it to the 7, and then of course you add the spell 6 to it. So that is, yeah, that's 16, and that is 15. So yeah, take another 8 damage, so bring it to 16. We unfortunately can't kill it, but we definitely heavily wounded it. Alright, and that is it for his turn. Goes to reset. Alright, Nightingale goes first. Nightingale will get 4 initiative, or 4 stamina. She'll spend 2 of it to shoot at the Waterloa. Alright, 5 and 1. I'll reroll the 1 and see what I get. 8 is a miss. Alright, so that's been used up. I'll go ahead and shoot at it one more time. 8 is also a miss. Alright, nothing there. Goes to Remy next. Remy will go up to 5 because of haste. Spend 1 to move. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, and go ahead and empower. Swing this thing and see what happens. Alright, that's a total of 11, so that's a hit. It has 9 defense, so it's going to be base 2 damage. 3 damage, 4 damage, 5 damage, 6 damage, 7 damage. So that alone should be enough. Yep, so that's 7 damage in total. It has 3 armor, so it's going to do 4 damage, which is enough to finish it off. I don't need to exhaust the weapon. Alright. Draw a card. 5 gold. That puts us at 72 gold. Alright. And that removes the animate. Alright, next is Waterloa. Waterloa is once again going to cast at Zeke. Not much I can do about it. It's going to go ahead and roll this white die. And I'll roll this. 5, so there's no way I can survive it now. So 6, 8, 12. I rolled a 5, so it's going to do 7 plus. It's going to do 2 plus the difference. So difference between 12 and 5 is 7, plus 2 is 9 damage in total. Ouch. This is why I hate these things. Alright. So we got that going for us. Goes to Rook next. Rook is going to go ahead and get 4 stamina. And then he's going to go ahead and move down. 1, 2. And go ahead and cast on the Waterloa. So that was a movement. And then we'll try casting on it. We'll just do... You know what? We'll empower it. It can only work on attacks, not spells. So symbols will still work on an empower for a spell. So we'll see what we get. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 6 is 10. It's probably going to resist it, but we'll see. 10 exactly, so it resists. Alright. Not much we can do about it. And also I didn't need to spend that extra stamina. We could have just exhausted the Warhammer instead. Which is fine. Oh! SOI. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I should have been checking SOI with the Waterloa. The only one that seemed to be in SOI was Zeke. So, if any of the other characters were within SOI, they would be. It would dispel the haste effect. But so far, Zeke's been the main target, and the only one within range. Now it would actually do it if it got the opportunity to do so. All right, Zeke is going to go up to 4 initiative, and not much I can do. I can try swinging at it. I think I will try that again and hope for the best. And hope I don't get myself killed in the process. Alright, so I'll make the attack. 2 white dice. 9 exactly, so it does no damage and I can't use the hand axe ability. Zeke, it's amazing. Like, so far in all my playthroughs, Zeke does the worst. He just does awful all the time. Alright, goes to Remy. Remy's going to go ahead and fly, because she needs to go get that chest. So, I already spent what's needed to go ahead and flip this. It's going to be a green loot. If you find a pile of treasure, gain 10 gold and a random consumable. Alright, shuffle top. Get a juice box. Put that with the rest. And 10 gold brings us to 82 gold. So we got that going for us. Alright. Goes to Nightingale. Nightingale will keep shooting. Oh, actually I forgot to do the current. So this thing's going to do a break attack again. 9, 10, 11. It's going to hit, but it's not going to do any damage because he has 1 armor. So, but she does heal too because of the follow-up from the Starburst. So, Zeke not only did bad, but he actually healed the thing. But that's alright. At least moving away gives Nightingale a clear shot. So, Nightingale's going to go up to 5 initiative, spend 2, go ahead and shoot. That's a straight up miss. I'm just going to let that go through, and then I'll roll the other attack. Alright, 12 in total. That's going to do 3 damage to it, bringing it back to 9. Goes to Rook next. Oh, actually, before I do anything else, 1, 2, 3, 4. Zeke is within SOI, so I'll go ahead and heal him for 6. Because he's been the only one that's been beat up so far. There you go. I forgot she's a healer now. Alright, so Rook will go ahead and get his 4 stamina. He's going to spend 2, and he'll do and he'll go ahead and empower with the Warhammer. Alright, he hits himself for 3 damage because of rolling the skull. And then he's going to go ahead and cast 1 more time and empower it. Alright, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this thing's going to roll plus 6 for the spell is 14 in total. 11 in total. And then I hit it for 8, which is going to kill it. Alright, top card. 9 gold. Well, it's not top card, it's shuffled, but that's fine. 91. Okay. And that's been resolved, so we don't need that anymore. Okay. Then it goes to Zeke. Zeke gets up to that much initiative. 6, 8, 10, 12. So he has 12 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's all for that round. New round. Reset. Goes to Nightingale. We're kind of good to go at the moment, so I don't really need to do any additional healing. I'm just going to pass turn until it reaches Zeke, I think, unless there's anyone that actually wants to pass anything around. Tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and move her towards Rook here. During Rook's turn, he's going to do a re-equip action and take the health potion for now. Alright. And then eventually it gets to Zeke's turn, he'll step on the tile, and that should take care of that. So we succeed. And we get 1 experience point. Puts everyone at 4, which is enough to get another level 1 discipline if we want to get one. And then we proceed to Into the Gloom. I'm going to go ahead and take all of our figures and get them off the board, because I know that's going to cause problems. I'll set it to the side here. Everything else is mostly fine. Since it likes to discard things, I'm just trying to clean up here. And grab those. Alright, everything else should be fine. Alright. So we're going to be hitting, it's not a refresh, so we just hit this, and that's going to move everything over. Hit clear. Just making sure there's nothing else I kind of want to keep there. Alright, it grabbed some of my freaking consumables again, so I'm just grabbing those back. Everything else is pretty minor. And we go Into the Gloom, which is here. Alright, so as you go deeper into the White Vault, you are greeted by a pack of cave sickles. You draw your weapons and prepare to fight when a rumbling causes you to pause. Further in the distance, something lumbers around a crumbling pillar. An earth loa emerges and stumbles towards you. With a quick glance to your comrades, you commit to the fight. So long as you can defeat these cave sickles before the horrible rock creature gets too close, you should be fine. Achievement: not quite unkillable. If the earth loa is defeated, read the following text. So there's actually achievements. Achievements themselves don't seem to do anything, though you do get to check them in the character sheet. Or the adventure sheet, rather. Flags, on the other hand, actually do have benefits throughout the story. Achievements are just cool things you can do that can give you some extra rewards for doing them. In this case, it's just defeating the Earth Loa. Tip: untouchable monsters. Not all monsters are created equal. Without the proper items or disciplines, you'll find some creatures are very difficult to kill. Monsters with high armor values like the Earth Loa are best taken care of with spells that deal magic damage like Gore Shot. If that is impossible, try flanking them with disciplines that overcome armor, such as Follow Through. Lastly, many effects can render highly armored monsters useless, such as Poison or Paralyze. If none of these are options due to your character builds, you can still finish most encounters without killing them. Speaking of, you can just win this by going to the blue exit. Alright. So we'll go ahead and set this one up, and then we'll call it a video. Load page. There we go. Alright. And did it grab my stuff again? No, it did not. Alright. So we'll go ahead and call this a video. I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this was Middara. See you guys later.